What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Battle Brothers. Picking up where we left off last time in our Oath Takers run. We were hunting down what bothers these fine gentlemen in the south, and it happens to be a plethora of Ifrits. 2 arms. These fights can be ferocious, terrible, annoying, good, fun. They can be a lot of things. We're gonna try to get this done. Just checking real quick, brother's in good shape. I have a feeling, I'm getting deja vu. Did we do this before and I said I would do this off camera? Or am I taking like a back-to-back Ifrit fight in an Oasis? What are the odds of that? This is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. We see something real quick. Let's go... I probably looked at this in the last episode too. Okay, so in an Oasis, I guess there's no shallow water debuff, which is good. We can fight wherever we want, except we'll move better on the high ground, especially the road. Alright guys, let's see what we can do. I feel like it's been a while since we played with these guys. Okay, them merging together is a little annoying. Let's get in there. If I can isolate 2 of these guys, that's huge. Put our shielded bros forward. That way they become the targets of the throws, hopefully. Let's wait here. I don't want to do too much waiting. I want to get in there. But I also kind of only want to put bros in harm's way that can contribute to this fight right now. So I like this. Heracles, what kind of weapon do you have? You have the long axe. That's a pretty sweet weapon. This would probably be a better position for someone rocking a... Oh, my brain, guys. Sorry. The weapon that hits multiple targets, it is a sword lance. Sword lance is what I'm thinking of for 300, Alex. But let's just get our bros behind shield cover. I think that's pretty important. And then, yeah, clearly I should not have shot with Gisbert. This should have been my plan all along. I just didn't think it through that well. And using, you know, straight up hunting bows against these guys really sucks. Bill hooks. Do you still not have quick hands? Or who are you? You're Liebwin the Watchman. Okay. Nice to see them whiff on that first attack. That's pretty good for us. Pretty good indeed. We're going to shoot because we've already got it loaded. Heavy crossbow, that is. I was going to say, I have high confidence that we finish this fight here. And down they go. And I will step in. Theodore's well armored. And well shielded. So last time, I think we may have done this fight, or a different fight. We did not get lucky. It's not that maybe we were incredibly unlucky or anything like that, but we were in a position where we were getting hit by everything they were doing. And I think it's more common to be more of a 50-50 deal. Pass here, pass here. So we've got some really great isolations. Lots of targets for us to hit. And they don't really have a lot of opportunities to merge. This is going great. This guy is of course a problem, but I think we can do something with him depending on how well we're able to clear them out this turn. Yeah, and if they want to just play those types of reindeer games, we're happy with that. And every miss is just... What do they do with the Mamma Mia where you like kiss your fingers? Just just wonderful. Okay, you're up next. I'd like to hit you so that you cannot hit me. Oh my gosh. Just the luck of the gods. I'll take it, man. And then I think we honestly... Miguel's got an injury. His melee defense is lowered. Let's lock down the single guy up here. He's got our best armor. So putting him onto the big guy might make sense. But it would be way better if the big guy breaks himself up in a crappy attack, which is exactly what just happened. So here we can go for a line shot. I think that's wasted DPS. I think also... here, split. I call it a line shot. It has a plus 5% chance to hit, just from being a sword. But it does less single target damage. And doing damage to the big Ifrits, when they're probably just going to merge back together, is a bit of a waste of DPS. Beautiful. I hate that Atmar is already kind of panicking a little bit, but he did take the damage. He took the damage, but he took it to his helmet. And he's still got 76 armor, which is a respectable amount. Let's let the AI step in here. We'd love to get this kill. And bros who can get closer to the central engagement need to. This is getting a little spooky for Miguel here. I can get up there. That's great. I'll take that. Yeah, that sucked, though. Was hoping we'd be able to act before they could do that. Because now what we're looking at is just a ton of wasted DPS if we go after those dudes. It's a little frustrating. Let's hope that they throw. This guy might just merge. Yeah. And if they do that, we're happy with that as well. As long as we don't waste any DPS. Let's kill this dude. Let's see if we can kill some of these. It sucks that they still have 3 left here. I don't even want to attack him. Just avoid him. Okay. That's pretty bad. But we're in a good position to defend him. Let's rotate him out. That does a lot for us. A little risky, but Erentier's in good shape. Man, I gotta get involved here with Galdrick. He hasn't really done much. I was gonna say a kill there would be wonderful. It's him doing himself a little bit of a favor. Okay. We probably target there and hope to get the kill, and thankfully we did. That's clutch. This situation is a little crummy. Just based on numbers. Okay. I'm feeling good. I am feeling good. I don't want to get on this guy. Let him throw. Hopefully he doesn't kill Noct. That'd be junk. Some serious junk. We wait here. We wait here. We wait here. We take the kills and then we see where the big guys throw. As I say, hopefully no longer onto bros who... This is dangerous. I don't remember if they can be stunned. I have the feeling that they cannot. Oh my god, I was gonna rotate here. That might just be way worse. And I think it is. We wait here. That was not a good play. I outthought myself there. I was thinking how I could get him out of this with rotation. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Because they can throw even if they're engaged in melee. A dog here might distract. Probably won't. Heracles has been killing it. Otmar. They've just bypassed all of his armor. How crappy is that? I was about to say, please, Otmar, you can do it. We wait. Okay. And with that, the big boy's engaged now. So I'm going to engage him. Once again, little crappy that we've got him on a tree here. That's all the armor gone. Oh, nice. That's nice and far. We like that. And we just go. I don't know if we'll be able to get the kill here. Let's move over, make some room for Anthony. Yeah, I don't think the stuns work. It would make sense if they didn't. They're giant rocks. Everyone who's engaged in this fight right now is in excellent health. Otmar just, I don't know if he's out of throwing range as of yet. Was hoping to kill this guy before his attack. That's okay. Boom, big damage. Step in. I was going to say, this is a chance for Heracles to land another big shot. You just wait, sir. Well, that was clearly not great movement. I clicked here. But there we go. That killed one Ifrit for us. And I think because we broke him, we like stole his turn. I'm saying him. whatever gender you want to assign to rock spirits. Enormous rock spirits of the desert. But yeah, it took their turn. This is great. So here, this one's the most isolated. Let's target it. We'll pass. See where this guy throws, because it might be relevant. Can't resist that. I think that is an appropriate line shot target. This guy and this guy, perhaps the most vulnerable. You're fine. You're fine. Man, Theodore is just exhausted, man. He needs a bigger fatigue pool. To say a kill there would be pretty clutch. I'll jump in. And that's nice. That prevents the forming of another big guy who can throw. And they're our biggest threat. So yeah, this is going swimmingly. We've taken some damage. But I don't know how much you can avoid taking damage from these guys. Without like great stats and great gear. Like, they're going to hit you. They're going to bypass your armor. The big boys do huge piercing damage. I think the thing that we did this battle that was super smart, if I'm going to call myself smart, is that we avoided the big one. Like, in melee, we just stayed away from him. And we were a little bit more blessed with the accuracy of their attacks this combat than perhaps we have been in the past. And just like that, I'm almost out of this nightmare. So what if you can see the darkest side of me? Okay. I'm not going to sing that song, don't worry. God, I almost sang it. I just wanted to yell, "Animal I have become," but not too loud. And down they go. And for our trouble, people have mentioned to me before that they did indeed nerf the amount of loot that you can get from fighting Ifrits, because for a long time, and this kind of matched my own memory, fighting Ifrits was like, holy crap, I just hit a gold mine, because they're going to drop like twice as much as they just dropped. And this is a pretty decent drop. But they would drop maybe not twice as much, but like 3 or 4 more things. They were so lucrative to kill, you would like actively hunt them. And I think they did nerf the amount that they dropped. So the Ifrits are slain, but the bodies only seem to serve as vessels for something far more sinister. You catch glimpses of spirits soaring toward the horizon, but perhaps it is merely the desert itself playing tricks on you. There's no saying except to say that the beastly nature of the Ifrits has been defeated, and Nu Ibn Tayyib, the high priest, needs to pay you for that alone. It's done. Alright, man. Successful hunt. I haven't played really Battle Brothers. I tried to record an episode yesterday and I got, once again, interrupted about 30 minutes in. Very frustrating. And I wasn't able to power through or do any editing. I just had to go. So I feel bad because I just know that I've been missing recording days. And in the future, I have a trip coming up to Italy I've mentioned before. So I'm going to have to get a lot of recording done before I go, because I do want to have uploads for you guys. And because it's been so long, I'm kind of forgetting where we are in this campaign. It looks like I left myself in pretty good shape. I'm happy about that. And the prices here to sell are excellent. And I'm going to sell all this stuff. I'm not going to keep any of it. The crafting ingredients. Pretty much used to make different types of grenades. I don't need them. I've got all the grenades I want pretty much. Why are we holding our shields? I think because... Hold on. Am I misremembering? That's what happened. Okay. So we took that... Let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong. I could always just go back and look. But I think what happened was we took that fight originally with no shields and got bodied because of our oath. And then I think I went ahead and re-equipped the shields as like an idea. And it worked. Awesome. I don't know if you can solely, say our win is because of that, but it did work. And then Otmar here needs to be pulled out. Perhaps in exchange for Arathorn. Let's get him in. This company's falling a little bit behind the others. Who's still in good shape? So Noct needs to go back. Ospen can come in even though he's got an injury. Something like this looks okay. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and do our levels. So Galdrick is being the Undying, honestly, one of my favorite characters. Look at this, guys. 4 injuries. I can't wait to give him the water. So, he is being built as a potential lone wolf, bro. Is that correct? These stats kind of notwithstanding. Kind of sucks because he won't get any benefit from the range defense or melee defense bonuses that you get from it. We'll think about this for a sec. Let's take the 3 in melee skill. That's a no-brainer. Pumping his HP is what we've been doing just because... What the hell else are we going to pump? He's just going to get wrecked in the meantime. So I think we take the 4 in hit points. And honestly, it's between like a nice 4 in resolve, which kind of puts him over the edge for being a type of brother who won't break. Especially if he's having Lone Wolf active, which will also help with that. But I think he's just going to need all the fatigue help he can get. So let's go ahead and take that. Right off the bat, I'm not seeing anything that I feel like I have to have. Killing Frenzy is nice. Lone Wolf, I don't know if I'm ready to pull the trigger on yet. Could be Killing Frenzy, then Lone Wolf, and then we have one more that we can take. But for now, I will go Killing Frenzy, which I think is very appropriate on a Lone Wolf two-handed cleaver bro. I think that's going to help him out a lot in the future. We got to find that legendary location. Noct is a new bro. No. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked that. I wanted to get him Colossus right off the bat, but that's okay. You don't miss out on much, but you do gain a lot of early survivability. He has pretty medium rolls. He's coming at us with pretty good resolve. Let's just get him a little more HP. His HP is weak. With Colossus, he'll look much better. And then Otmar here. Otmar, has to have... Kind of shocked I haven't pulled the trigger on Battleforged yet. Did I see something in him, some potential for something else? Super high HP, potential for super high fatigue. His initiative's okay, he's got great melee skill. Was I looking at him as a potential, like, nimble dodge bro of some kind? Dagger bro? It'd be crazy because he's a hedge knight. I just never think of hedge knights as dagger bros. Let me go through this squad real quick. What are our weapon specialties? Ozpin doesn't have anything. Though he will probably end up being a throwing master, I think. Because he has, like, really good range skill for a melee bro. It's kind of nutso. You don't have anything yet, Theodore. Could probably serve to give you, like, hammer mastery for that Warhammer you're rocking. Aaron Tier, sure. You guys make sense. Noct is still a little guy. It is interesting. He could hit... I mean, it's all about his initiative and making sure he's in the right armor. He's not in the correct armor, but there's nothing saying that he can't be. Quick Hands also isn't even bad on a dagger bro, because you can always keep, you know, nets on him, stuff like that in his offhand, which doesn't mess with stuff like, where is it, Duelist, which is something you'd want to get. Making a dagger bro in heavy armor doesn't really make sense. I can always delay this decision even more. I don't think I was thinking about this before, but I'm thinking about it now. And wow, what a terrible melee skill roll. Excellent fatigue roll. Excellent HP roll. And then these stats here are kind of whatever. I think he's getting crushed by whatever injuries he currently has. Could be an opportunity to just start pumping a little bit of initiative. Something like this. Those are big rolls that play into it. I kind of like this. And just go straight up Dagger Master. Which, you know, the Heavy Southern Mace also plays into if he's using a Coddle Dagger. I'm doing it. I'm pulling the trigger on it. And getting the Dagger Master will remind me in the future what it is that I plan to do. I think that means I'm pretty much just going to take that off of him. And it's a good dagger, but it's not like the be-all, end-all of daggers. It's just slightly better. It's basically a Rondo dagger, which is still great. It's just, whenever we go to, like, really lock this build in, we're going to need to have the gear for it. Noble Mail with, like, an Assassin's Helmet, something like that. They don't have any more contracts for me here. Tempting to spend some of our money to get rid of some of these injuries, because we've racked up quite a few. Could buy some more fire pots. I don't think we need to do that. They've got some sick stuff in here. Some of which we can't afford, like the Turban Helmet. They've got the Turban Helmet and the Padded Mail and Lemular Hauberk, which are the two biggest things you can buy from here, of course, accepting unique stuff like this. The -2 vision, sure. I mean, you're paying a lot for that, and just a little bit less fatigue and a little bit more durability. It's great, though. Sell some of this stuff. I don't know how many shields I need. Looking like 1, 2, 3, 4. Perhaps 5, 6. Okay, I'll keep the ones I have. And I'm very tempted to buy this Padded Mail and Lemular Hauberk. Such a mouthful to say every time. Who I would give it to, though? Man, your fatigue is in the trash can, huh? Or Hamian. I mean, it's such a big upgrade over some of this stuff. Rocking 210s on some of these dudes would allow us to pass on other stuff. It's tempting. That's a lot of my net worth. Let's pause. Let us pause. Where are we going? I don't remember where we came from, if I'm being honest. So it's hard to know where I'm going. We need to repair. We need We need like a tune-up fight, a warm-up fight next. I think we're going to go to Hakim al-Ramal because I'd like to get involved with the arena. I also wouldn't mind traveling the desert and covering this bottom section. Do we have enough medical supplies? Perhaps not. Let's buy a stack. I also don't mind buying a little bit of food. Okay, let's call that good. I'm going to pass on the armors. The helmet is more tempting, but this squad has so much better helmets than our other run. In our other run, the Anonymous run, we've got like tons of those like Raider tier helmets. The ones that are 140 durability. And if I had bros in the front, serious bros rocking that, like in multiples, I would buy that in a heartbeat. But we're basically replacing like a 215 or something with a 290, which is just not as big of a, like I said, a bang for my buck. Bros here, I think we're in fighting shape. It really just depends on what this fight is. If it's Ancient Dead, then our backline kind of sucks. 11 hyenas. I would like to get this fight because I want the materials. I would love to be making the hyena stuff. It gives you, I think, 15 initiative, 15 durability. And our archers are going to do great versus these guys. Or they should. I don't remember how good they are. Looks like they might be trying to overload the bottom. Alright, I said I don't remember how good my archers are, and they whiff everything possible. One of my girlfriend's favorite catchphrases is to say noted. She says it all the time when I say something. She's like, noted. So I feel like I just noted how mediocre my archers were. That was a nice little setup there. Move in. Beautiful. We will step in. I don't want any of them getting away. Puts Geldrick a little more at risk. Because they could just put some huge surround on them, but they're not doing it. They're a little bit doing it, but not too much. Now they heard me talking crap and they want to make good plays now. Let's do that. Ooh, what a big jump for them. They're so aggressive. These movements are so bad. Thankfully we have good weapons, good killing power. They were never able to really even be in this fight at all. Playing Battle Brothers right now, I watched a movie last night. Some of you guys might be familiar with. I don't remember where I first saw it. Probably Netflix. But I saw it. I'm gonna do the big reveal in a second. But I saw it in like a bin for like $3 or something, and I picked it up. I was like, man, this movie is not a $3 movie. This is a cool movie. It's called. It's either Last Nights or The Last Night or Last Night. It's got Clive Owens and Morgan Freeman in it, and it's basically like a reimagined version of Seven Samurai. It's 47 Ronin. It's, you know, it's like that, but it's pretty sweet. I would recommend it. It's got moments where you're like, man, this is kind of cheesy, and it's also got moments where you're like, damn, this movie's sick. So if you're looking for something fun to watch, I would recommend it. That's my that's Brett's movie recommendation of the day. You can find it easy just by looking up Clive Owens and Morgan Freeman Last Night. It's got another guy in it too. I'm never going to remember his name, but he was supposed to be the star of the break-off series of Walking Dead, whose name I can't even remember anymore. But he's in it too. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know his name, though. He's a good actor. I should know his name. You'll probably know him from something else entirely. I think he might have been in Star Wars stuff. Now I want to look it up. Because I'm not the biggest Star Wars movie fan. I don't like any of them. That might be sacrilege to some of you guys. If I'm being honest, I don't think they're good. And I really wish they were. Because I'm a giant nerd and I want every nerd franchise to make good nerd things. But I do like... Man, I just dug myself into a Star Wars hole. But I do love listening to... There's a podcast that I used to love to listen to, but they haven't made anything in a while. It's a Star Wars New Canon Book Club. Some YouTubers that I've watched for years and years get together, or used to get together, and do a book club where they read all the newest like comic books and talk about the movies and the TV shows and stuff, and they give their opinions and their thoughts. And they're like deep lore nerds, so I could just listen and like trust that they knew what they were talking about, and that's kind of like my jam. And I enjoy Star Wars that way, as like a nerd idea. Which is kind of nice. Because if I was heavily invested in Star Wars the way I am, let's say, in like Lord of the Rings, which is like maybe the first fantasy thing I ever read and really loved as a young kid, means a lot. It always meant a lot to me. Way before the movies came out. To know that someone was out there messing that up would hurt me. And if I was a diehard Star Wars fan and I was like unhappy with the way the universe was presented, oh, I would hate it. I would hate it so much. It would burn me every time a movie came out and was bad, you know? So when the movies come out and they're bad, I don't have to feel any kind of way. And some of you out there might be like totally disagreeing with my opinion. That's fine. If you loved all the movies, that's cool. Definitely not crapping on anyone's opinions. Let me see. I gotta know what this dude's name is, and I gotta know... I'm gonna look it up real quick. My phone is like not working well. I think it was called Fear the Walking Dead. Was that what it was? Is he not in the... Has he not been in the show for so long that he's not even listed under the cast? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. This is gonna have a payoff. I promise. Let's see, let's just look up First Night. Hold on, this is pulling up the Sean Connery King Arthur movie. It's got... No, Last Night. What am I thinking? Last Night. I almost went get the DVD box. Give me a sec. Last Night. There we go. Oh my god, I pulled up Transformers. Son. Last Night. Last Nights. There we go. Alright, we did it. And the other star of the movie is Cliff Curtis. Okay. He's the other, like, big recognizable talent. He's in Columbiana. He's in Training Day, but I haven't seen that in so long I don't remember who he is. I do remember who he is. He's the dad of the Latino gang members who, like, try to cut him up in a bathtub. Spoilers for that. Collateral Damage. Jeez, that's a deep cut. That's an old Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. He's in Blow, but once again, I haven't seen Blow in so long. I gotta know, guys. 10,000 BC. Okay, I saw... That was a terrible movie. I saw that... I'm gonna start moving. I saw that right after I got out of basic training. That was like the first DVD I bought. I just remember like buying into the hype of the trailer back then when I was, 18, probably 17. And then when I bought the DVD, had my little laptop in my barracks room, watched it, and I was like, this movie was terrible. Seven Serpents, that's a fight we want too for crafting ingredients. This is great. Let's take this real quick. What else is he in? He does a lot of kind of bad movies. He's in Three Kings. That's a great movie. Anything else? The Fountain. Oh, he is in The Fountain. The Fountain is low-key one of my favorite movies. If you've never seen that, it's a Hugh Jackman, What's her name? She's from The Mummy. She has like a very like kind of German name. Rachel Weisz. That's what it is. Weisz. I think that's a very German name. I could be mistaken. That might not even be how you pronounce it with the W, but I think that is. Anyway, I'm going down like the rabbit hole of like movie cast member stuff that you always do whenever you get on IMDb. You just go down the deepest rabbit hole. We will move up. This turn order is a little messy. I wish we could have moved here. Because it looks like they're overloading the top. You know what? I'm actually going to step back. Let's let Mudun lead the charge. If they try to pull out Mudun, we'll be happy. I could wait for them to come forward before shooting. But this is going to happen, and then we're going to have block lines of sight. Man, not having shields is really, really rough. And our bros being terrible archers is also kind of biting us right now. But our weapons hit hard, man. When we hit, we're going to wreck these dudes. Whenever I say win, I often think of, if you know Pain and Panic from the Disney Hercules movie. He says if. If is good. So instead of win, if. I know, stupid. My brain just, it fills itself with dad jokes that are actually pop culture references to stuff that my kids haven't even seen. It's a curse. It's like 50% of what being a dad is, I think. But I've been having fun recently. I've gotten my kids to watch a lot of movies that I saw in my childhood that I really loved. The other day, let's see, they saw Little Giants, which was pretty sick. It's like a fun football movie. They saw Angel in the Outfield, which is like a cool, once again, like a baseball movie. So they saw a football movie, a baseball movie. They definitely have seen Sandlot, though they might not even remember it. And they just watched The Mask the other day, which is a little less age appropriate for them. They just turned 11 and 9. And literally one of the first scenes in that movie is like a super close-up on Cameron Diaz's like wet breasts. And I was like, okay, well, not as much of a kid's movie as I remember it being. But it was a good time. They enjoyed it. I don't think they even noticed that sort of thing. Glistening scales can be used to craft items. I think we wanted... I don't remember what we wanted, but we can just sell the rainbow scales. These fights have been very lucrative down here, man. And we're actually fighting stuff we haven't really fought much of. Oh, we found the sunken library? Oh, no. Okay, well, we're not going into there. I'll hover over it just so you can see what it is. Shimmering in the sun, golden domes peer out of the sand and give away that something larger lies dormant here, sunken and buried under the sand for ages. If I remember right, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Sunken Library is this crazy Lich fight, which is like one of the hardest fights in the game, if not the hardest, I think. I've beaten the Emperor a bunch of times, I've beaten the Kraken a bunch of times, I've beaten the Ratchetgeist a couple times, I've beaten the Irajok. Nothing compares from what I've seen. It just goes on forever. Having to kill infinite Lich clones, and it's the most annoying fight of all time. While pulling inventory duty, Gisbert alerts you to a bit of dire news. A good sum of food has gone bad. Simple and to the point, you nod and thank him for telling you quickly. It's like, it's almost impossible to beat, period. And it's gotta be impossible to beat without losing 3-4 brothers. Like, you gotta be top gear, top stats, top everything. Because bros are gonna die. Man, it's horrible. It's such a horrible fight. I have a Let's Play, I think, in the bank where I take that fight a lot. And I also take it a lot off camera. And I must have beat it, but I might not have. I might not have beat it. I honestly can't recall. But it was that tough of a fight. So, they're all shielded, man. It's just a ton of Legionnaires and only 2 auxiliaries. 3 auxiliaries. This is not great. We're going to need to punch holes in this fast. Okay, would have preferred to take the armor out, probably. I could be getting the Sunken Library confused, I think, with another location, but I don't think I am. I think I'm thinking it's the same. It's the correct one. There may be something we're supposed to do, like to go there and just like get an event, but I don't think so. I think if we go there, it's pretty much, you know, party on. God, that does nothing. I mean, not nothing, but it's pretty damn close to nothing. Getting a little bit of throwing value isn't terrible. Miguel is strong enough to hold that flank. With Urhamian. We could peel him in back here. Get this out. We want them to step in. They step in on us, we crush them. That's the play here. And Heracles getting a kill would be great. A little bit of confidence for the bros. For the Brohemians. We have a level here that I did not pump. Can you do this in combat? I've never even tried. Nope. Kinda don't see why you wouldn't let me do that, but that's okay. Spear is not going to be the most valuable weapon here. But yeah, a good hit from a greatsword, that'll do it. And really, we're just trying to clear them. Clear these annoying frontline bros. So we don't get slaughtered by the backline bros. This is no good. Hammer out. Miguel, this is definitely a skeleton killing weapon. We pass. Guarantier's got a mace. That's a pretty good skeleton killing weapon as well. And yeah, just don't let them lock up shield walls, man. Beautiful. Step back. Still have another attack. If I'd have stayed here, he just would have jumped on him. So this is still okay. I don't get to attack in the same turn, probably. But I might even be able to go around, which is perhaps equally valuable. We're going to take the 60% there. As I say, a kill here would be super clutch. Going to go for the 68%er. Stun there would have been huge. We had kind of a chance. That is huge. That's a good hit. I was about to say a kill there, even better. We're not going to step in with Gisbert. We could step in here. We're not going to. That's great. And we're stepping in here. We had some options there. A little annoyed by this guy. I don't want to fixate on him. Getting that kill would be huge as well. We pass. Nice. Went for the stun just in case, but we got the kill. Even better. Stun there would be pretty sweet. So we were able to roll this up nicely. Let's see who they target. I mean, we've got some bros if they... Wow, and they just whiff. That's perfect. Alright, we get out of this scot-free, basically. I was going to say, if they pool their attacks together, which the AI sometimes does, they can still wreck a bro. Call 1-800-WRECK-A-BRO. Just get this around for more accurate attacks. I don't think we need to worry much. I think we're going to get these kills. And down they go, and another location falls. And for our trouble, double gemstones. Pretty sweet. And just some general junk to sell. But the double gemstones, man. If the prices are right where we're going, this trip is just getting more and more lucrative. And discovering a legendary location. Do we have... No, we don't have the cartographer on this one yet. Because I don't think we had discovered a legendary location. Is that correct? I might get rid of a scavenger. Although he's paying for himself, I think the cartographer pays more. Though it is hard to say. They might be comparable. But that last slot is going to be dedicated to the bounty hunter no matter what. Because one of the best things you can do in this game is hunt champions. And I want that. I want champions more and more. Because I want to hunt their gear. The money is just like... That money is just paying for your risk of fighting them. The real thing is getting their weapon, their armor, their whatever. The question is, do I exchange the cartographer? I think I exchange him for the scavenger. But you know what? I'm going to hold for now. Not because I'm indecisive, but just because I do want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section what you think would be the optimal play there. I'm generally curious. Or genuinely curious. Arathorn picked up a level here. That's great. He's already got his dodge nimble. That's awesome. But what he needs is fast adaptation. His offensive stats are just too damn low. Happy to see a 4 in fatigue there. And then we will also take probably this 5 in initiative. His initiative, high HP, that's what's going to keep him safe with nimble dodge. Thorbin here as another archer. Or at least a pretty dedicated hybrid. He might go... We've got him as an archer. Why did... I'm not 100% sure why I kept this dude as a bowmaster as opposed to a crossbow bro. Maybe I was just against crossbows. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking all the time. I'm tempted to just grab like a 4 here, a 3 here, a 3. These are all pretty even. 70-70. We go berserk. And if I'm going to fight many necrosavants, I want my frontliners more than I want my backliners. Even though the backliners are offensively good against them. And I am considering fighting them. We took almost no damage from that last fight. It's just when you fight necrosavants, you have to change your lineup a little bit. And your formation. It's many necrosavants. I think we can probably take many of them. Let's try it for fun. If we get absolutely wrecked, which... Oh, okay, it's way more than I thought. I was thinking like 7. This is 10. 10 is a lot. Do we have the offensive firepower? Yes. Our armor, I think, is what's the problem here. Why does this guy have this terrible helmet? Heracles is rocking a helmet that's wrecking his range. I wonder if I had a reason behind that. So they're already on my back line, preventing me from shooting, which is one of the major advantages. But in a fight where it's just necrosavants, they don't wait for the auxiliaries to move, which gives you a chance to set up. So they just jumped on me, man. This is a fight we might just have to load. Save scum, load. Look at this. Gross. Not starting off the strongest. They're hard to hit, man. And they have 9 lives. So you have to hit them one additional time. So there you go. This guy's got to get hit again. We don't have shields here, which is also a bit of a thing. That's beautiful. Could drop a dog to try to get that kill. Not landing either of those was pretty brutal. Hopefully a spear will get through. That's nice. Having rotation against these guys can also be pretty clutch. And instead of reloading here, we try to get another hit. Doing big deeps. That sucks. It's dog time. I wanted the dog to go here and attack him. Let's see how they target the dogs. I'm curious. If I have any dogs that I can drop that I haven't dropped... Oh my god, I don't have any room. I will drop them. Man, and they haven't landed a hit either. I kind of just want to close my eyes for this. There goes all his armor. He's also got 2 stacks of bleed. So, our boy Galdrick here, even though he has a huge HP pool, he's not looking so hot. Okay, you want to target Shiv. Yep, that's pretty much what I thought was going to happen. We're not ready for 10 of these guys. We're just gonna... I'm gonna save you guys watching my bros get decapitated. We're not ready for 10. I thought 7, sure. 10 is too much. We're not in the best gear. We still have like level 6 bros and stuff fighting with us. I kind of want to see what's on the end of this little... Potentially this could be a dead end here, and if it is, then I want to know that. For all I know, there could be another legendary location here. And it is just good to know that this place is here. So maybe now the scavenger is better. As I'm taking fight to fight to fight to fight. Especially if the fights that I'm taking, the majority of them don't involve locations. But in the future, when I go out into the wilderness here, the cartographer I think is gonna be more money for us. More bang for our buck, if you will. And we made it. And with the arena here offering us a nice little payday, we'll be happy to take. We just sell all this stuff. I'm not gonna even bother really looking at it to repair it. And boom. I'm partial to the gold shield, so we'll keep those. Gemstones, I didn't even check what the price was, but it's 20. 20 says the shield. That's a far above average price. More than worth it for us to sell this stuff. Do they have a taxidermist here? No. I don't remember what we can make from the serpent skin, but I'm not going to sell it. We don't need the money, so I'm not going to sell it. Let's check out the marketplace, see what they have for us. Could definitely use some of that. A little of this, a little of that. They don't have any cheap ammo for us. And we're running low on ammo. I don't think we can afford to run low on ammo, so let's just stock up. We've got incense, we've got silk here. We can't sell it. Probably not until the war is over. Just because no one's going to want to buy it from us up north. And the south generally has all the silk and incense they can handle. Two-handed scimitar, this is a pretty damn good price for Galdrick. We've kind of passed on buying it many times now. And with that, I think we've kind of exhausted all the things we can do here, except hit up the arena, which we're going to do. What do you want me to do? 2 gladiators. Man, we haven't fought 2 gladiators yet at our current status. I think we can take these guys. For the money and a piece of gladiator gear, which if it's a helmet, amazing. If it's one of the better chest pieces, the heavier set chest pieces, we'll be happy with that. Especially maybe on Otmar. If we could get him that, that'd be sick. But I will accept. And, I mean, we've got the weapons, man. And we can shuffle armor and stuff around. We're going to want Muldoon in this fight for sure. He's an arena fighter. So, he's going in. We want Miguel hasn't been in the fight in the pits. He's got heavy armor and a sick weapon. We might just end up taking that from him. Our Hammy in here's got to go in. I mean, look at the big time weaponry we're already sporting. And then I think Galdrick was our other bro, but he's potentially a liability here. Though ranged defense is as crappy as stat. It's not going to be that big of a deal here. I'm more tempted to bring Miguel in. I think it's honestly sort of comparable. I don't know if there's really any other option. Our other bros just aren't leveled all the way yet. God, Galdrick, man. It's so, like, strange bringing him in just because of all of his injuries. That he's, like, the guy. But he is. He's the guy. So, definitely we're going to want to swap around some arms and armor here. And I think Mudun takes it. That's a 230, 250, 210. Something like that. I don't think we have much better. This is a 215. No. That might be the best we can offer them. And then I do need to take this damn helmet off of him at some point. Do you have reduced vision or something? Why did I think this was okay? I'm not going to do it now, but I got to get him a new archer helmet. He's crippled by that. Or maybe I had him as a crossbow bro at some point. Even still, that wouldn't be good. But here we go. This is our crack squad. We're going to try to kill these gladiators. Wish me luck. Double check, because I'm not sure even what I just did. Okay. Arms and armor. Everything looks good. These three bros can probably do this. But they're brute forcing it. This is not a finesse. We use nets and, you know, that sort of thing. This is a brute force. And I think we back up here. We back up and pass. Could use that poison. That's a little bit of finesse. Let them come to us. Yeah. Come to us and not be able to swing. Go for the line shot, because they gave it to me. That takes all of his armor. Damn, that's good. And a hit here is beautiful. Went for the decapitation, and we got it on the second try. Nice. Let's close the distance here. And man, we are brutalizing these dudes. Maybe shouldn't be a surprise, but it kind of is. Step in. If he wants to use part of his turn to step back, we're good with that. Or part of his action points, I should say. We gave him a chance for that attack. He's got overwhelm. It's a little annoying. But I think we're just going to land the hit. Our stats are just so much better than they were the last time we had to fight those types of dudes. And that maybe wasn't even the strongest configuration. And for our trouble, we do get a gladiator helmet. Sick. The battle's over, but a shadow suddenly crosses the ground. In a flash, you unsheath and slash the sky. Flower petals shower your glistening body, and you catch the rest of the bouquet in your teeth. A woman stands there fanning herself. I wondered why you didn't fight, she says. You sheathe your blade and tie the bouquet to your belt. You tell her that if you fought, it wouldn't be a fight at all. The fan goes weak at the knees and finds comfort on the ground. Before leaving, you tell her to drink plenty of water and make sure she stretches in the morning. God, when I was in the army once, I might have told this story. I went to see the army's chaplain. Because I had... Man, long story short, I got a letter in basic training saying that my great aunt had died. One of my childhood friends had gotten in a car accident and was basically in a vegetative state, and they were gonna pull the plug on him. And I'm not gonna say who, but a very close family member had just been diagnosed with cancer. I got this all in one letter. You know, I had only been away from home maybe about 5 months or so, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go see the chaplain and see if maybe he can cheer me up. And that was a mistake, because army chaplains are not always the nicest of dudes. And his idea of cheering me up was like, go drink water, which is the link to this, why I'm telling you this story. That was his idea of like good bro talk. He was like, man, you need to drink water. He's like, have you tried doing push-ups? And I was like, Jesus Christ. Needless to say, I was not helped by this. The gladiator helmet, though, Sick get. Who are we going to give this to? I feel like Galdrick, man, but now I wish... Now I want to do other stuff. I just want him to look badass. He is such an amazing bro for us that, like, I feel like he deserves, like, the most clutch stuff we can give him. The fact that he's still alive is amazing. This 230 here, we could pass that on. We could pass that on to someone. Pass that on. This is a 200. It's a 2 vision. This is a 2 vision. I think we're actually good. We're pretty clutch on helmets, man. Helmets is where we are not lacking at all. But that was fun. That was a good way to end today's episode as well. But guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. I was about to say my name is Hakeem Al-Ramal. That is not correct. My name is Brett. Channel's Good Talk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Later.